Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of How to Suck Less at Street Fighter 6. And today we're going to be talking about Ed. Very specifically one of his punish combos off of a jab. But to do that, we're going to start with Jamie and look at one of his, and we're going to compare. So Jamie's got a jab and a little target combo he does off of his jab that he gets at one drinks. Very, very useful, central part to Jamie's offense. It's pretty punishable at various places. It's a little tricky to punish because he can stop it at various places, and there's all sorts of kind of mix-ups and things he can do. He only has one safe route out on block, and that's that. But it's not really used as a poke. It's more used as a punish when you have to punish a move that doesn't have very many frames to punish it in, right? So this is your jab punish move. Jab punish moves are super common, and there's tons of moves in the game that can only be punished starting with the jab, right? So if we look at Jamie's, he finishes this, and that finishes on a medium. And because of the way Jamie works, he can't really do a lot of medium follow-ups to this. He can do this one for 1700 damage up there, 1710. He can do this one for the same damage. And he gets sort of, kind of okay off of it. Like, he can kind of follow up with, like, a crossover or something. Not really, really deep in before they get up. So it's kind of okay. So for no meter, no resources, he gets, like, 1700 damage, right? If we want to see what he can do with some meter, well, unfortunately, not too much. A lot of Jamie's moves will not combo a lot of his overdrive moves. So the best Jamie can do with a couple bars for an OD move is he can do this, right? 1860. Okay, what can he kind of reasonably do if we want to use like one bar of super? So Jamie can tack on his super. That's a cancelable, like into all levels of super target combo. So he can just do this super. Right, there you go, 2190. I'm going to be comparing these numbers in a second. And like, let's say we wanted to go like all in. We got 3 bars, and we're going to use like some meter on this. We're gonna blow like kind of almost everything we got. So what can Jamie do? Well, he can actually take this and he can cancel. He can drive cancel that, and through that route, he can get to all of his heavy things. Like he can go. Right, he can do that, which is a lot more damage, but we can tack a super onto that, and if we go all in on this, we have a... Ryu does something that can be jab punished. We jab punish it. Right, 3.
It's time to
and
train.
assuming we're not in the corner or anything funny like that, he's all what he can do. 3562. Okay, so we got some numbers there. Now we are going to switch over to Ed, and by comparison, we're going to take a look at what he does.
I'm ready. You're in for a show.
Right. And we're going to try to be apples to apples here. So we're looking at punish combos that need a jab. So Ed doesn't have a, off of his jab, he doesn't have a target combo like that. But what he does have is he has 8 frames of advantage. And now that isn't that uncommon, right? There's lots of jabs that give you plus 4 on hit, and then plus another 4 for the punish. But he also has a target combo, this thing, that only needs 6 frames to start up. 7, if you include the first hit, right? So that means that on punish, Ed can do this. Whoop, not that one. Ooh, not that one either. This one, right? And when you look at that, it looks kind of similar to Jamie's, right? So you got a few hits in with a manual link in front. So if he's got no meter at all, it can do this. 720 damage, or sorry, 1720. So that's about the same as what Jamie did. Jamie did 1710. But you get a deep hit, and if you delay it just a little bit... Oh, sorry, wrong one. You can do actually, you can give that off. You do this, and you can get a pretty good crossover. the micro walk in the front, you can be on one side, or you can choose to be on the other side. And it's kind of not that clear if you do it properly which side you're going to be coming in on. Right? What if you have a little bit of meter to spend? You got one OD move you can do, right? Well, right? 1920 on that, or 2140. 2140 compared to Jamie's 1860, right? So almost another 300 damage that he can do with just one overdrive move. All right, how about one bar of super? $21.20. Almost the same. Jamie had $21.90, so they're doing almost the same damage there. And how about if you really kind of want to go balls to the wall on some of this? Well, I'm not the best Ed player, but
Time's over! Never underestimate me! One more! Jackpot! Good workout!
4104, right? So that was compared to Jamie's sort of similar combo with similar resources of 3500, right? Almost, well, what do we got? Like 600 damage, 550 more. Now that's good, right? More damage in most situations that you're gonna do. But the real kicker with this little 3-hit thing here is that he can do it off any of his hits, of his punches. So he can get so the jab. Right, but let's say you're farther away for a punish, and you're not that close for that. You can only get a jab. So, the jab will do it. Same thing. Right? For more damage. His heavy punch. Same thing. Right? So, no matter which of his buttons you pick, the rest of the combo is going to be the same. So, it is extremely versatile. It does really good damage as a punish for for moves with a small punish window. Thanks.